Yeah, that seems quite a crucial piece. I appreciate we've talked a lot about the other teams that are involved, but who typically do you see involved from a sort of executive sponsor level in this, and how is best to go about engaging that to start off with to really get some momentum and some backing behind the project?
Yeah, I think a lot of, at least from my experience, it's almost kind of flowed into natural selection. Like you have someone that's a leader who's already part of the decision making that just kind of naturally becomes your champion for the project. A lot of times it's a CIO, CTO, or a VP level resource who's really kind of helping you advocate and drive it. And it may have even been their idea to start doing it, and they're kind of, they are the what and you are the how, in the case of kind of the positions that I've been in. But yeah, I think it naturally a lot of times it does happen. But if you're depending on what organization you're in or how you're structured, that obviously may not always be the case. I think that's just where, in some cases, just reaching out to folks like people that are an executive leader or a thought leader within your organization and just saying, hey, here's what I want to do. Here's why I think we should do it. Here's where the value is. And would you be interested in championing this project for me? Like they don't necessarily have to like know all of the technical details. Like they're more so there to help you navigate the non-technical waters. So the politics and bridging the gap between tech teams and the rest of the business teams, communicating with other leaders about progress, they're more so there to help kind of fill in those gaps. But
Yeah. Yeah, and I oftentimes find there's really two people. There's your official executive sponsor, like you said, it was their idea, it's their budget, it's their team's whatever. So they're kind of officially they're the person that signs the checks, reads the status updates, all that. But it whether you're internal or whether you're coming from outside, like I am, identifying the person that makes things go is really important. It's not always the same person. I can think of a lot of these where the CTO was my main contact. They sign our SOW and all of that. Of course, you keep them in the loop. You talk to them all the time, but a lot of those early planning meetings that you're in, that's when you really work to identify who greases the wheels when things need to get done. And it's generally not somebody that high up the chain, but there's always somebody somewhere in that org chart that's like, well, that's who we go to when we need anything because everybody likes them. They get along with everybody. They make things happen. It really, it really is critical to know who that person is because you're going to have to talk to them both.